welcome and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Portia. All my friends call me Porsh, so you could call me Porsh too. And I make a whole bunch of... I pretty much make whatever I want to make on YouTube. But most of the time, it's beauty, lifestyle, and type of stuff related. So with that being said, ladies, we are getting a little bit personal today. We are talking about your period. More or less how you can have a quicker, faster, easier, just overall better period. Does that interest you? I thought so. Okay, let's keep going. If you watched my favorites video, I talked about some of my favorite feminine products. If you didn't watch my favorites video, what are you doing? Go watch it. I'm gonna link it up in the cards. So yeah, I talked about some of my favorite feminine products, and told you about how I like them, but I will go into more detail in a separate video, so this is that video. So first things first, life changing. It's not really life changing, it's more like period changing. These babies, okay? I thank God every day for these. I thank the heavens, the Lord above, the Virgin Mary, Eve. No, I don't think Eve. She. You're not aware of soft discs. They are pretty much just like, I don't know how to say it. It's a disc that you would insert inside of your vagina, and therefore that's what the blood or the menses or whatever you want to call it falls into that little like cup. It's not a diva cup. So yeah, and it goes in there. Okay, it's real. It gets real. You got to get it all the way back there. Let's read off the pros, shall we? Can be worn up to 12 hours. Disposable after each use. Cannot be felt wearing. You cannot feel it, which is amazing. Can be worn during sex. I can't test that theory out. But I mean, you do what you want when you're popping. Not stop physical activity. Can be worn overnight. Helps prevent menstrual odor and does not cause irritation or dryness. It is not linked to toxic shock syndrome. Yeah, to me, this is pretty much foolproof. I personally have always been a pads girl. I've always worn pads. I've tried tampons, never could get the hang of it. They always felt uncomfortable. They always just felt weird. I could never get it right, and I was always terrified of putting it up there because I thought it would be wrong. And then they always talked about toxic shock too, and I was just like, that terrifies me. Legitly terrifies me. So this is a godsend. Now I know a lot of people are like, how are you afraid of tampons, but you could stick this up there? I don't know, bro, but it works, okay? It works. So they come in a little package like these, like this. And I kind of open it like this and then try to save this because, as you already know, once you're done with it, you would, yeah. So I'm gonna pull that out. This is what it looks like. Now, this technically is like the off-brand of the soft disc. So they have a few different ones. They have the soft disc, they have the soft cups, and then they have the original, which is the flex. I've never tried the flex before, but they're pretty expensive at the store, so I was just kind of, but I believe that the soft disc is actually made by the flex company. to be 100% honest with you. So I don't know. So this is what it looks like. And on the box, it says that it's made of medical grade polymers, and the soft disc is non-toxic, hypoallergenic, and made without natural latex or BPA. So essentially what happens when you use the soft disc, you take this, and in order to insert this, you squeeze it like this. It's like almost like a bow tie. Now, there's a few ways you can insert it. You could insert it sitting down, you can insert it having one leg up, over the toilet, or you can insert it and take it out in the shower. Whatever works for you. I personally like to sit down to insert it. I think it's easier. So, with that being said, think of this as your vajayjay, and you are just going to insert it in like that. It's going to be like this on a curve. So after that, once you get further back, it's actually going to pop into place. It's going directly into this, and it doesn't give that time for it to become actual like blood, if you presume. Like, it comes out as, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. It comes out like little eggs. I don't know. But it looks, when you take it out and you kind of look in here, I don't know. I'm not a weird person that looks, okay? I don't like the sight of blood, but I do look. And I think it's kind of healthy for you to look, because you gotta know what's going on. Because if something don't look right, you gotta tell somebody. So how you gonna know if you don't look? So if that little demonstration of how to put it in didn't really make any sense, it probably didn't. There's tons of videos on how to insert a soft cup, so if you guys want to check it out, I will link it down below, of course. There are very few cons, but cons nonetheless. So con number 1, it says that you can use it for 12 hours, or it can be worn up to 12 hours. Nah, I cannot wear the soft disc continuously for 12 hours. With that being said, once again, every woman is different. Every menstrual cycle is going to be different. So some might be able to wear it for 12 hours. Some might be able to wear it for 5. With me personally, I personally have seen that I can wear it up to 6 to 7 hours in a day, depending on how heavy my flow is. I think that's what it really comes down to, is how heavy your flow is. The first day when I'm, about to start my cycle, I can definitely wear it for 12 hours. And same thing going from when I'm ending my cycle and I'm just spotting. I can also wear it for 12 hours. But in that in-between time, when I'm in the thick of it, about 6 hours of wear. Especially you think the second, third day is going to be kind of my heaviest of days, but that's pretty much majority of the day. So when I would take the first soft cup in, I had the choice of putting in another one and wear that for another 6 hours, or I could just put on a pad if I was going to sleep, but I'll get to that later. Con number 2, which necessarily isn't a con, it's just more of a warning, if you will. There's still a learning curve to put it in and to take it out. Now, I haven't really talked about taking it out yet. So what you would do normally is, personally, once again, this all goes to personal preference. I'm just telling you guys what works for me and how I get it out, because putting it in was not a problem. Getting it out, it took a few tries. So with that being said, how I personally take it out, once again, I'm sitting down and I kind of lean forward, and then also what they call is bearing down, which is kind of what you kind of do. You don't realize that you do it, but you do. You do when you go to the bathroom and you have to go number 2. So, and you kind of, you kind of bear down, or, hunker down a little bit. That is going to shift the soft cup out of place. So instead of it going like this, it's gonna kind of go like that a little bit, which is going to kind of force it, not necessarily force it, but it's gonna kind of position itself to kind of fall out. It does not fall out, by the way. But with that being said, for me, I'm able to just, we're adults here. I'm able to just go in with a finger and then just pull it out like so. So yeah, that's probably con number 2, is that it's definitely a learning curve. But once again, they have tons of videos of how to take it out, and giving you some tips and some tricks, or trying to help you. But pretty much you can just pull it out of you. So with that, yes, I love the soft cups. These are bomb. These are bae. I forever have been converted. Yeah. Once again, like I mentioned in my favorites video, Honey Pot is the GOAT. I am so obsessed with Honey Pot products. I love their pads. I wish I still had the package. I think I threw it away. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I think I threw it away. But what I personally do after I use the soft cups is, if I'm going to sleep, I will switch to a pad. And I personally like the Honey Pot pads because they have that mint cooling sensation that everyone has been talking about, that gives you that little tingly feeling. And then once again, it continues in helping me not have any cramps, or my cramps are very, very much subdued. Before I started using soft cups or the Honey Pot products, my cramps were horrible. Like, I was popping a leaf like nobody's business, okay? I was popping it like Skittles, and I hate Skittles. My cramps were lighter. My period it seemed less messy. Everything just seemed less messy when I was using the pads and the soft cups. Especially with the pads, it felt more absorbent, and it just, it sucks it down and it stays there. It doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, I think that is some of the reasons. So I will put a picture right here. Once again, I will link Honey Pot's products down below. Once again, they are sold out everywhere. Like, they are literally sold out everywhere. I've been hunting everything down. I've put everything on notify me when they're back in stock. Maybe you guys will have better luck than I have, but I will still link it down below if you want to try and get your hands on some Honey Pot. Back to waking up in the morning the next day. Like I said, I will go to the bathroom, take the pad off, and I will switch to the soft cup. But in between that, there's 1 or 2 things happening. I would either take a shower in the morning, which is probably normally what I do, or if I'm planning on taking a shower later and I just want to like freshen up a little bit, I use these. So what these are the Honey Pot Sensitive Feminine Wipes. Once again, I had this in my favorites in my last video. Oh, I like I said 5 billion times already, but this was definitely in my favorites video. I am obsessed with these. Once again, this just helps everything just feel a lot cleaner, okay? Just a lot cleaner. Everything is just a lot cleaner. From there, you can take a shower, or you can go work out and then take a shower, whatever you choose. Whatever works for you, you do you, boo. But I have to say, the soft cups and the honey pot pads in conjunction with each other are the best ever. My periods have been shorter. My period last month lasted maybe 4 days. 4 days. My past the few cycles that I've been having in the past have been lasting up to 7 or 8 days. So you mean to tell me, in combination with the honey pot products and the soft cups, I literally cut that in half? Okay, yeah. So, like I said a million times throughout this video, this is purely just my experience and what I have witnessed and what I have went through using these products. Now, this might work for you, this might not work for you. Either way, I do suggest you give it a try. I think it will be really, really good. But also, converse with your gynecologist. Whoever you go see about your lady bits, a professional. Always talk to a professional about your lady bits, okay? Just go do it. So that's pretty much the end of this video. Like I said, I will have all the products that I talked about linked down below so you can go check them out. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this talking about feminine things and all that other fun stuff, leave a comment down below, like this video, and of course subscribe to see more videos, of course. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and until next time,